Well, I just enjoy talking to people, I enjoy meeting people, and I enjoy selling. I really enjoy selling. What makes me really happy is when a customer sitting across, I just sold him a new system, and he looks at me and he says, "Kenny, I had no intentions of spending this kind of money, but you've got me so excited, I can't wait till you put it in."
I've been around salesmen all my life, being in the car business since I was a little kid. I've been around salesmen. And Kenny Long is absolutely the best salesperson I have ever known.
He thrives off of every day he works. He thrives off of being happy. He thrives off of making deals. He loves to make a deal.
We had been dating a week, and I wouldn't let him kiss me. I was one of those. And he tried the 3 dates we had during that week. And so finally a week, I let him kiss me. He kissed me, told me he loved me, asked me to marry him, and then he asked me to go steady.
My dad is energetic. He's definitely a workaholic, and he's a perfectionist.
He's the kind of guy that you would never want to tell you can't do something, because he's going to find out how to do it. He's going to come up with a way.
Got more energy than you know what to do. If there was 48 hours in a day, he'd work 49 hours.
He has a few little funny quirks people learn to expect from him.
Whenever you meet Kenny, you have to be aware that you're either going to get hit on the left arm or the right arm.
The old Kenny Hyde. Yeah. He's enormously strong. And a light punch to Kenny will leave a bruise on your arm, but that's the mark that he likes you. If he hasn't punched you in the arm a few times, I would be worried about it, because the handshake means one thing, but the punch in the arm, that's the long seal of approval.
Almost had a tear or two to my eye, you know. So yeah, he's a bruiser. For an old geezer, he's still pretty tough.
He originally was going to be a boxer, and so he went in the Marines to become a professional boxer.
I joined the Marine Corps to become a professional fighter, and I found out that I didn't like to run. So they made me a tank commander. So I graduated from tank commander school, then they found out I could type. So they went ahead and made me a company administrative chief. So anyway, while I was administrative chief, I had some time in the evenings, so I started taking air conditioning, refrigeration, electrical. I took bookkeeping and accounting courses. Well, I'll be darned, all the refrigeration and air conditioning was by Carrier. They were Carrier books. I learned all about Dr. Willis Carrier inventing the air conditioning in 1902. I just came really excited, you know. And I decided I was going to be a Carrier dealer whenever I got out of the Marine Corps. So when I got out of the Marine Corps, I went to the Carrier distributor, and you know, he said, well, the local Carrier dealer had sold out. The new owners were not doing a good job, and they were interested in me becoming a Carrier dealer. And wow, you know, I just went wild, because, you know, to become a dealer to the largest manufacturing of air conditioning in the world was super.
When I say the name Kenny Long, does any sort of brand name product come to mind?
Absolutely, Carrier. Carrier.
Carrier?
He has the limousine that has Carrier all over it. The plane has got Carrier. His shirts have Carrier. I think he had some boots at one time. I had a little trouble figuring out who he worked for, but after some of that, I thought, that guy works for Carrier.
If you're gonna sell something, you gotta believe in it. I believe in Carrier.
He's not the kind to have tattoos, but if he had one, it'd be USMC and it'd be Carrier below it.
The Marine Corps takes you, breaks you down in boot camp. They build you back up to become a member of the greatest fighting force in the world. Well, Carrier is a lot like the Marine Corps. They take a dealer, they give them the tools, they give them the training to become a dealer of the largest air conditioning manufacturer in the world with all that pride. So it reminds me a lot of the Marine Corps. The Marine Corps and Carrier, you've got all the pride there is.
He means to Carrier a multitude of things, but the biggest quality that comes to mind in Carrier is a lifetime of leadership. The guy's got an award wall that, you know, most dealers, if they had half those awards, would be shocked. And to come in and look at what he's done, it's a lifetime spent of leadership.
And even the people that come to work for him know that he only hires the best. And so with that in mind, the Carrier logo and Long's air conditioning go hand in hand for the best in perfection and quality.
He's given so much not only to Carrier in terms of what he's done for Long's AC, just what he's done for the community. He spent a lifetime of civic leadership here in Avon Park, and he does numerous charitable things that no one even knows about, and he doesn't want any glory from it. He just does it because, as Kenny would tell you, it's the right thing to do.
He's been involved with Habitat from the word go. We've got 170 houses in the ground after the last 20 years, and Kenny's had a finger in every one of them.
He just always wants to continuously improve the service that he provides, and he's my go-to guy whenever I have an issue at any one of the facilities that we have within the city of Avon Park.
He is a very conscientious and good citizen. He's a good citizen of the city. Speaking as the mayor of Avon Park and speaking as also a business person, I say that he represents our city above and beyond.
I've lost count how many times Kenny's looked at me and I said, David, this is what we're going to go do. I'm going to pull money out of my wallet and we're going to go do this because this little old lady doesn't have the money. So as a result, we're going to go do it and we're not going to send her a bill. And he doesn't want any glory for it. He just does it because it's the right thing to do.
It makes you feel good to be able to do things like this. And the community's been good to me, and I want to continue being good to the community. I want to continue giving.
He's known as a guy Carrier should be proud of him, and he's proud of Carrier.